And go! Well, hello everybody, welcome back to Tiny Tina's Wonderland. This is part 2 of my first play session on intense difficulty with the Graveborn, using nothing but the first ability, which sacrifices my own health to do large AoE damage. So this is one of the more obvious guns. This one will have a little bit of spread, but it's 8 damage. Did I star things yet? I have not, so I'll be doing that here in just a second. Ooh. Frost Burst is not amazing. But you know what? It's what it is. 18, that is actually much better. That is a basic, that is basic. Alrighty. I know my previous episode I said don't pick up the whites. Oops. Alright, so we are coming into our first game. I will be running through where all the dice are. If I will be pointing them out as I run through the story quest if I see them. One is right there. But I will not be picking any of them up until after the main story, of which I'll be running through all the side quests and finding all of the... Oh man, all these guns suck. Okay, so intense difficulty, you can feel it. You can feel that your guns aren't doing as much. Oh, I said I have an ability. That was a perfect chance to use my ability. Okay. I'm not grabbing any of the big chests unless they're blatantly obvious as well. I will need items, so chests will be important for me, but I'm not going to be going out of my way to grab the ones off to the side, because that's going to be part of the 100% finding everything thing. I don't believe the chests have a count to them, so unfortunately I won't know when I've... Hello. Hello. My loot luck is 10 at the moment. How did that drop?
The last of the Harrow bloodline sits in her ancient...
Okay, well...
Her bones clutching a dusty spellbook as though awaiting a destiny that never came.
Well, this place is super grim. I love it.
Oh, cool. Our first spell.
With a spell
Oh, cool. Magic missile, essentially.
Ice magic is extra strong against the undead. They got none of that greasy flesh to keep them warm.
That actually does not make any sense.
Crypt. There's got to be an entrance around here somewhere.
Like, it does make sense, but it doesn't at the same time. You gotta melee that? Okay. I've ran through the game a couple times. As I stated in the previous episode, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. I explain a lot of things about how Borderlands should be played. But I have never tried to shoot that until now. I only have 2 other characters, so it's not like I've had supreme experience about it, but... ammo. Oh, that's part of the 100%. I don't want to pick that up. Okay. I will be picking up stuff like that as part of the 100%ing too. I'm going to leave everything for now, though. These are pressure plates. They do cause stuff to happen. There are also little targets that can be accidentally hit to activate them too. So keep an eye out. And we approach the first boss. Not quite yet, but he's behind that door. I think? Or is he out here? If you want another dice that's up there, you go around the right side. Or I believe it was the dice up there. Pro gamer skills. Strafe. 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 It is actually surprising how much strafing actually does help in shooters. It is actually impressively, especially if you can keep it random. Anyways. Oh, come on. Alright. You have shield. Ye have ye old shield. Alright, there we go.
Stone glows. You feel its magic within your chest, within your mind, within your soul.
Within your soul!
Who are you?
I am a fate maker.
Bum, bum, bum!
Smartly, baby! The carven door to the Dragon Lord's tomb crumbles!
Alright, let's grab this first boss. Ribula! Take a little sip of water.
Oh, boss fight!
Sorry for the slurping.
For this guy, 1 second.
I want to do this. I really want to do this. Have custom models for all of my big bads. It is so expensive
Roll for initiative!
to get them. I believe Hero Forge is a decent maker that I use. Even then, it is okay. Weak to cold, so.
Kick his ass, Snoopy.
Oh my god, I really don't do a whole lot of damage, do I? I don't have any way to heal right now, and I am getting absolutely giga-wrecked. Bosses are probably the hardest part of this game. He's doing some sort of AoE, it looks, and I just killed all of my respawn fodder. I'm just gonna hide behind here for half a second. Okay, cool. My respawn fodder has respawned. Let's just try not to die. Or try not to kill the respawn fodder before he dies. Okay, cool. He's gone. They just poofed. They don't normally just poof. Later in the game, you'll see that. Anyways. I really wanted to use my ability. It would have absolutely killed me there. With been no benefit to using it. So, let's grab that. Because though I'm playing this on hard mode, it's not. I'm not going to be playing it stupidly. We are still going to try to beat the game with as little complication as possible. So yeah, hey, this is very similar to this, but worse in practically every way. Very similar. All right, so you can star these items. When you star them, it does make it so that they can't be sold. When you're going through a vending machine, it does eventually reach your equipped items. So if you just want to spam sell, I'd advise starring your inventory items so you don't accidentally sell those.
Dragon Lord is free, suckers!
Oh. Surprise, surprise. It's the beginning of a story. Of course, the big bad gets released.
That's good. Yeah, not happening. Come on, the fate maker never.
I love that they have him sit right here, though. It's so funny. He's just floating, but he just sits down midair.
I wonder.
Okie dokie. Let's go. Again, obvious gun chest. I will be looting. That is a better spell. Oops. And in the first episode, I said that I usually go through all this a little bit quicker. This is how I do it. If I run across stuff, I just swap it right there. I know what I want. I know what's good. That's more damage. Calamity. What's my current, actually? Magic Barrage. I like the magic missiles, so we'll keep the magic missiles. Okay. Okay. We'll take you, because you are actually an amazing amount of damage. Yeah, an amazing amount of damage. Alright. Okie dokie. Now, dark magic does heal me. So, my ability, if I hit a bunch of people, I will be healed. So, all of the note taker ones are part of quests, so I have to grab all those.
Despite your heroic efforts, the Dragon Lord has escaped!
Wait a minute. Did you hear what he said? Shiny, friend, neighborhood?
Neighborhood?
He's after Queen Butt Stallion.
For that joke, you have to go back to Borderlands 2, and I heavily advise you do. At some points, it just makes all the jokes funnier. If you even wanted to put mine on pause and watch someone else play through Borderlands 2, I might actually do Borderlands 2 at some point. That would actually be a really fun thing to do. Just go back through that game. Anyways, if you want to watch through another playthrough of Borderlands 2, if I don't have it yet, if I do, I'll put it up in the top right here, right now, if I remember. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, oh yeah, Butt Stallion's a funny joke that was introduced in the second game. So, bone piles like that can have ammo in it. It's a big pain in the butt because it only drops like one thing of ammo, so I don't really care to grab them. Now, in the previous episode, I mentioned how I want to make a board like this. Oh, how I want to make a board like this. It's just super expensive. It's super bulky, and it just doesn't help. Oh, I needed headphones. Here am I saying I'm a YouTuber and I messed that up. I'm just used to listening to music through my normal audio. Where are my headphones? Oh, they should be over here. I should be able to. So if there's any echo, I do apologize. They should be just over here. There we go. All right, so this should make it so that if there's been any echo, which I do apologize if there has been. Again, I haven't, it's part of one big session at the moment, so I haven't heard any of it yet. Come on, plug in. There we go. Okay, dokie. And just shove these in my ear real quick. Are they marked? That one is right, that one is left. Cool. Perfect. Ooh, tangled. Untangle. Untangle, please. Which direction do you go to untangle? There we go. Okay. I have my headphones in. I have a really long cable for my controller, so I gotta tuck that in off to the side so I don't roll over it. And if there was any echo, there should not be any now. All right, but as I was saying, everything's much louder now. Again, I'll do all the overworld stuff. Oh no, the tall grass. This is actually an amazing mechanic. And actually in my ears it's a little more loud, so I'm going to turn it down a little. Enter fight. Yep. Normally they chase after you. This first one is you have to. It's tutorial-esque, so not much you can do. So let's just jump in. So this is how the random encounters start. They'll just be like little random spots. There's really nothing else to explore in these areas. This gun is not doing a whole ton. Let's see how much that does. Okay. Okay, that's what we want to be doing if we can. We do We do need to find ways to keep our health up, which there are some wards of which will allow us to do that. Can you stop dodging? There we go. Yes, get your death here. I did blow up a barrel on myself, so I am hurting pretty bad now. Thankfully, that ended the encounter. At the end, you always get some loot. In fact, this might be how I get loot in between, since I'm not picking up any of the main chests. So, but they'll all be off screen. So, or as part of a live stream, if you go to my Patreon, you can subscribe to you can subscribe to I believe the second tier, and that'll include whenever I stream, and that'll just be me probably running around setting up for the next episode, just leveling if I need to, which but anyways, any kind of off-screen leveling and stuff I do will be in live stream. If you want to join, either catch me on the live stream or or become a patron, and you'll have the full library list available to watch what I do in between. So, I think tier 2 or higher, if I'm right. I'll have to go over all that again. I haven't used Patreon too deeply, so I don't know how all of that works exactly yet. I have a concept. So, now this is a thing. Now, this is something I don't get about the storyline here, is that in the beginning it was like, use your imagination. And that's how we got into the world. But that doesn't, if we're just using our imagination to get down here, that doesn't explain how, it doesn't explain how the Dragon Lord now, or can talk to us, being that it's just us down here. What does that mean? So, shotguns in this game are notoriously awful. I haven't found a sniper that I've liked yet. Yeah, I think I'm good on that. Let's see about spells. Probably nothing good since I have this thing. All right, so continuing on. Let's actually swap to the pistol. Oh, I have a new pistol. Small recoil, wall down sights. Awful from the hip. It's full auto, semi-auto. We'll leave it on full. And this is exactly how it's like in D&D. Like, stuff just pops in and whatnot. Another die if you were playing through. But, like, sometimes you just forget a detail and it just pops in like that for your players because you had it, or just their items so big that you couldn't have well, I guess you could have you can detail them prior to, so. But yeah, it's pretty much like that in D&D. Oh, lots of people right there. Come. Be with me. Okay, that worked pretty well. And that got one of those mages down, which are the biggest enemy on this dock. I do believe there's another dice down that dock. Oh man, they're like minor bosses. Oh my god. There we go. Have two people over here. Hello! Goodbye. Alright. Despite it being on full auto, I am actually pulling the trigger for each shot there. Yeah. Oh gosh, fuse lighters. No. Ah! Ooh, my hindquarters have been officially wrecked. Oh, there was health in that. Perfect. There we go. Easy enough. To be fair, it is a good mechanic to make a creature that's weak to cold, because they don't have the warm fleshy bits. But the problem is that do skeletons get cold? I guess resist freezing? Oh yes, join everyone else. Join everyone else. Okay, that was fun. And that was... Oh, right, boss. Let's see how this does. That beat him. Okay. Oh, that's why. The intense difficulty also improves the drops. So I just happened to get something that made it so I could beat that guy without much problem. So that's a thing. Okay. Paladin Mike. Spoilers. I have some additional reveals about this character. If you haven't played Borderlands, but it requires more setup from Tina. So. Which is a very good point in D&D. Lawful just means you have values you follow, not that you follow the law. Will do. Can I take it? No. And this happens in my group all the time because, again, my campaign, excellent recovery. That happens a lot in my campaigns because, again, I'm building a whole world from scratch. And so I take the input from my little brother and his friend very seriously. When something sounds a little weird, I might have to fix it just like that. So it happens. Ooh, hiccups. I have an ability to explode, so let's use it. Okay. That purple I just picked up is what the cosmetics look like. They're just a little box. So if you're new to the game, that's what you're looking for if you want all of the stuff to make your character all fancy. Are you the only one? I can't tell because of the marker here. Yeah, you're pretty much the only one. Okay. Hello, where did you go? Trigger control right there. He only needed one more shot, so I just shot once. Okay, you know what? That is fine. There are a lot more of them. strategic retreat right here would actually be good, just so that we can go in here and level up again. We're going to take one more in that ability. We're going to continue increasing our constitution. We want more health so that our boom boom gets bigger. Speak of which, our boom boom's back up. Do we have a group of them? Single target is actually not worth hitting. Primarily just because I don't get enough health back from it. Okay, we're going to just drop that on him. Okay, it's giving me enough damage that intense mode does... It's not as... I'd almost argue the term intense. I wouldn't expect anything less from Fantasy 4. So that was the cue I was waiting for. That barista you actually run into in Borderlands 3. I'm out of water already. Ugh. I have another 3 hours of this to do. All right, let's just run in. I guess this is good enough. I have 2. I could have waited for that 3rd, I guess. Another cosmetic right there. We'll just do that for now. Another mage over there. Not a big fan. Okay, cool. All right, let's pick that up. Not better, so that's to sell. And let's just run in and explode. Now, I do have to be careful. If you saw as I was running in, I was losing my shield. So... And there we go. Best thing you can do in this game, if you're out in the open, keep moving. All right, we are actually going to run around this backside. Trigger this. There's a barrel right there, and there was a barrel right next to me. Oh, dear Lord, what's my health? Oh, gosh, no, stop, my health. Oh, my gosh. Okay, health. Woo! Ow, my face! Okay, let's drop that on you. Oh, my... Oh, no, that killed him. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Can I kill him fast enough? Come on, reload. Nope. Ah, so close. First death. Many more to come, no doubt. So... That I was just too close, and that rock is a big projectile, and they do aim. They do aim. I've never actually listened to the respawn machine on this one. Or at least not that, none of the lines I can remember. That one is hilarious. Okay, we're going to do that and this at the same time. And that did not kill him. Okay. We are going to want to back up because those rocks are mightily accurate. And just kind of keep some half cover here. He should not be able to throw through. Correct. Okay, cool. There we are. Now, there are a ton of dice around here. Primarily on second floors. So, keep an eye out. There are a couple. And boop. Oh, speak of which, One's right there. And there's another one in that cave. You can kind of see the orange right there if YouTube compression doesn't murder it. Oh, stop. Okie dokie. Well, that is where I'm leaving this one off. Please do check back in tomorrow. I will have another video coming up tomorrow on the next part. But again, if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe, ring the bell. If you want to support the channel, please do go over to the Patreon. Link in the description below. And I will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.